A story on Reuters is talking about U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry supposedly playing down tensions with China over the East China Sea. There have been concerns of minor incidents escalating after reports of a U.S. and Chinese warship narrowly avoiding collision last week. Kerry, however, said U.S. efforts to strengthen maritime security in Southeast Asia were all part of what he called a normal process to help allies defend themselves better. His comments also included stating maritime disputes should be resolved peacefully and through arbitration. The U.S. has refused to recognize the air defense zone set out by Beijing in the East China Sea, which also came at a time of disagreements with Japan over islands in the region. There are other disagreements with other Southeast Asian countries as well over areas in the South China Sea, with a similar air defense zone expected from Beijing. The U.S. position on that, according to Kerry, is that there is no particular view, but so-called unilateral moves will be met with declarations of agreement or disagreement. Recent weeks have seen the U.S. reportedly defending allies against decisions made by the Chinese government. And here's what Chinese Weibo users had to say about this recent development.
Why does America have two different standards? Why can America and Japan set those standards but not China? Why can't China set up an air identification zone in the South China Sea if we obey international rules and follow international laws? Guys, don't misunderstand Kerry's opinion. He just wants to remind China that setting up a South China Sea air identification zone could be put on the agenda now. China also wants to warn America to not point fingers hundreds of thousands of miles away from themselves. Recently, there has been no need to set up an air identification zone in the South China Sea. Don't create conflicts with our neighboring countries. Setting an air identification zone in the South China Sea is our country's right. There is one old and very correct Chinese expression: one man may steal a horse, while another may not even look over a hedge.
Meanwhile, John Kerry has also said that $40 million will be given to the Philippines over a 3-year period to build policing capacity in the South China Sea. This comes just a day after the U.S. gave $32.5 million for bulking up security in Southeast Asia, with most of it believed to have gone to Vietnam. He said the situation wasn't being viewed as tensions rising and that this was a normal process of countries working to raise maritime protection. Sovereignty over parts of the South China Sea have reportedly pitted Vietnam and the Philippines in direct disagreement with China. Malaysian claims over other parts are also thought to have turned it into what's being called one of Asia's biggest potential trouble spots. The Philippines is also believed to have a $1.7 billion budget for upgrading military capabilities.